Okay, so let's talk about another section that has to do with product sourcing, and it's not exactly a new way or a new place to find products. It's a new business process that you can use to save you a lot of time and money. Dropshipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store doesn't keep products it sells in stock. Instead, when a store sells a product, it purchases the item from a third party and has it shipped directly to the consumer. As a result, the merchant never sees or handles the product. Instead of keeping products in stock, you will only list products on your website. And when there is an order placed, you will purchase products from the wholesaler and have them shipped directly. Basically, you act like a middleman. More or less, it means representing a catalog of products provided by a manufacturer or distributor. Most manufacturers don't sell directly to consumers. They do business to business. They want to do business in bulk. Some of these distributors cater specifically to drop shippers and dedicate their marketing efforts to find more drop shippers. That's all they focus on. And then it is the responsibility of the drop shipper to market the product on behalf of the brand and themselves. Generally, dealing with such companies who specialize in drop shipping means very slim margins. They've already thought it through. They've already decided how much you're going to get per sale. But even if you only drop ship some of your products, it's still a good idea because you're freeing up resources. It eliminates the risk of buying those products to almost zero. It's too easy though. When you're a drop shipper, you're going to be in a crowded environment. There's going to be a lot of other drop shippers, and those slim margins are almost, I don't know, even though it's an easier way of doing business, it almost negates the benefit of doing it, is that it's already been so thought out and there's so much competition. So what I recommend is finding manufacturers on Alibaba or maybe through AliExpress or factory direct, just contacting the brand directly, and talk to them, convince them. That's the real value of dropshipping, is convincing somebody who normally wouldn't do it to do it for you. Then you're the only one. I had a relationship with a Apple accessories manufacturer. They were called Griffin, and they had factories in China, which is how I contacted them through Alibaba. And I said to them, I want to be an individual seller for your products. And they said, okay. Well, a few months later, they decided that they didn't want to do that anymore. They didn't want to drop ship for anybody, but they were willing to continue for the people that they already had. And so it turned out that I was one of the lone drop shippers, because drop shippers come and go, but I stayed on, and I wasn't, and new competition was prevented from coming. Griffin accessories are extremely high quality. I would say in many cases they're higher quality than Apple branded products. And so it was a really good opportunity for me to make money for about 18 months by dealing with somebody who only dealt with me as a drop shipper. There had been some before, I guess, and there were very few after. So calling a company, this is what's great about dealing with local manufacturers. They can drop ship for you. You can go in and participate in the shipment process directly from their factory. Some key elements to success in the drop shipping business is partner with the right wholesaler, as I've talked about. Focus on getting traffic and optimizing conversions. So your main focus is representing this catalog. So building your social media community that's similar to the product you're selling, specializing in a niche within your drop shipping catalog. And offer selling points that add value. In other words, hold sales, incentive marketing always helps. Buy two, get one free. If you buy this big thing, I'll give you this little thing for free with it. It eats into your profits, but it's just adding another address on a line, and they'll get it from the manufacturer. And maybe it'll come separately in the mail, but it doesn't matter. At this point, I highly suggest viewing our product sourcing section, because you might manufacture your own product. But you also may look into drop shipping that product as well. So our product development section is also good. And all these sections work together, so I highly recommend you look through all the sections of our online business course here. And you'll have a more coherent view of how to do business, but then adding drop shipping as a feature, as a core component, could save you a lot of money and will definitely save you a lot of time. So give it a shot.